Hey guys, so today I'm just going to be doing 5 of my pet peeves. I only pick 5 because this video would be way too long if I did any more. But just a few things that I actually just thought about this morning, and I was like, hey, why not tell people some of my pet peeves? I try consciously just to put this out there every day to be a positive person. Only because my mom, she pushes that on me. I'm pretty negative and sometimes, actually a lot of the time, moody, and I get irritated pretty quickly and I have no patience. But my mom is a huge believer of there's a bright side to everything. And thinking about it now, it kind of sounds cheesy, but she really is like that. Every morning she's like a Care Bear on crack. So to piss my mom off, you have to do something pretty messed up. But anyways, so here are my 5 pet peeves. Let's just get right into it so this video isn't too long. Pet peeve number 1, and this isn't in order, it's just what comes at the top of my head, but pet peeve number 1 is the bed. This is just a recent one because I am a messy person. If you were to look around the room, it's pretty messy right now, but of course I only clean up what you guys can see. I have this thing where I have to make the bed now. I used to never be like that, but every morning I need to make the bed, and my boyfriend usually is the last person up. I get up earlier than he does, and when I come home and the bed's not made and it's like noon, I get peeved. I'm pretty annoyed, and I will let him know, like, help me with this bed. Like, I need it. I just don't like the sheets all bunched up, and I like to come home and have the bed, you know, where I could just sprawl and lay. So that's 1. Number 2 is lines, and this comes with me and my patience. Any type of line, anything. I'm just so impatient, and of course traffic is in this little category. Traffic is a huge thing for me. I can't stand it. Like, there are days where I just want to go off the shoulder and just bypass everybody. Like, there are days where I'm just like, should I do it? Are there cops around? But of course I don't. But yeah, I'm a pretty impatient person, and that is one thing I wish I could just work on, but right now it's just trying to be positive. One thing at a time, baby steps, you guys. Pet peeve number 3. Okay, so pet peeve number 3, and this is just because at home it's completely different from work, but at work I have laundry and dishes. You know, we do laundry and dishes at the hospital, and when there's dishes in the sink and there's a bunch of piles of laundry, I have this thing where I need to like get it done. And same kind of with the room, you know, the room I live in, and I'm sometimes guilty of this too, but I don't like dishes piled up. Like, okay, I have a water cup next to my bed, yeah, and maybe a wine glass if I fall asleep, you know, after a drink of wine in bed. But when it comes to plates and bowls, I just can't stand it when they're like starting to pile up. And my mom will totally watch this and be like, Lily, you do this all the time. Like, what the heck? But she has to remember that I live with somebody, so half of the time it could be him, which usually is him. The plates and bowls are him, mommy, so yeah, I call my mom mommy. Pet peeve number 4. Okay, pet peeve number 4, and I hope this doesn't make me come off as a mean person, but when I'm trying to be independent, whether it's changing a tire, carrying my own bags, or opening a door, I love how men, you know, try to help out. I do appreciate it, but then there are times where, for example, one time I had to change a tire on the side of the road, and I know how to do it. I physically can do it, so why shouldn't I do it? And I did it, and I was with my mom and her baby at the time. I think, yeah, I have a vlog in that actually, and I think I said that, where men just keep stopping off and like, do you need help? Which is super, super sweet. I get it. They're really nice, but it's also like, why don't you think I can do it? Like, I don't know. It's a gray area, because I mean, there's really sweet for offering, but then also it's like, I can do this. Like, I can open a door for myself. Well, I mean, opening doors in general is really sweet, but I'm talking like if I'm carrying bags or something, like, this is gonna totally make me sound like a brat, but I mean, I just feel like, you know, us girls, we're strong, we can do it, and I feel like sometimes men underestimate us. So pet peeve number 5. Okay, pet peeve number 5 is when you're like in a crowded area, Comic-Con, well, Comic Convention for us San Diegans, malls, any type of busy crowded area, and you're walking behind somebody and they're already slow, which is fine, everybody goes their own pace, when they abruptly stop and you're almost about to hit them. Like, seriously, I guess you can call me a tailgater because I do kind of get a little close to somebody, whether it be in the car or, you know, in person. But when you abruptly stop and not think about, like, there's people behind you, like, especially like if they're with a stroller or something and they just stop and like start turning around and you're right here, like, it peeves me because every time I stop, you know, well, not every time, the majority of the time I am aware of who's behind me, and especially because honestly I really don't like people creeping up on me like I creep on people. I'm such a hypocrite in that sense. But when I feel like somebody's like right behind me, I move to the side so they can pass me or walk faster. Or, you know, there's multiple things. Like, I think I'm pretty aware of what's behind me, so I try not to do that to people. But when people do it to me, it's just like I kind of throw a stink about it and like go around, you know, with a little bit of an attitude. And yeah, so those are my 5 pet peeves. I have so much more, and maybe I'll write them all down to tell you, but I also don't want you guys to think that I'm a brat or bitch. I don't know. I try really hard to be nice and everything, but then there are certain things where it is what it is. I don't know. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have pet peeves too, and I would love to hear them or see them. So thank you guys for watching, and again, I hope you guys don't think I'm a total bitch, because I promise I am sweet sometimes. Anyways, see you guys in my next video.